Hello beloved family, I am here to share you true infidelity story from my diary, but before that subscribe my channel and stay with me, thank you. I'm 50 years old. A wife. A mother of 2 beautiful children. I've lived a good, stable life. My husband, though often busy and distant, has provided for us. But lately, I'd been feeling invisible, like a ghost in my own home. My children had grown up, and I had slowly faded into the background. Then came Eli, my son's closest friend. He had known our family for years, always respectful, always full of life. He was 25, charming, polite, and incredibly handsome. I'd watched him grow up, but now, he was a man, confident, strong, and gentle in ways that felt dangerously comforting. That afternoon, my car refused to start. My husband was away on a business trip, and my son was still at the university. I called Eli to see if he could help. He'd always been good with cars. Without hesitation, he said he'd be right over. When he arrived, he looked more mature than I remembered. His white shirt clung to his toned chest, and a small bead of sweat rolled down his temple as he leaned under the hood. I brought him a cold lemonade, and we stood side by side, his shoulder brushing mine slightly. I don't know when the air shifted between us, but suddenly, silence grew thick, heavy with something neither of us could name. He looked up at me, his eyes holding mine just a bit too long. "You look beautiful today," he said, voice low and sincere. I laughed nervously, brushing my hair behind my ear. "Eli, I'm old enough to be your." He interrupted, "You're beautiful. That's all I see." No one had said that to me in years. Not like that. Not with eyes that meant every word. We finished the car repair, but neither of us wanted the moment to end. We stood in the garage, surrounded by silence and scent of motor oil, and unspoken longing. His fingers brushed mine as he handed me the wrench, and I froze. Electricity surged up my arm. "I shouldn't," I whispered. "Then don't say anything," he replied gently, before stepping closer. His lips found mine like they had been waiting forever. Soft, unsure at first, but then urgent, full of bottled-up desire. I melted under his touch, my heart pounding like I was a teenage girl again. We stumbled inside, shutting the door behind us. The house was empty, but I felt anything but alone. In the living room, then in my bedroom, his hands caressed away every insecurity I had carried for years. He didn't see a 50-year-old woman with stretch marks and tired eyes. He saw me. In his arms, I remembered how it felt to be desired, worshipped, loved. Every touch, every kiss, was a quiet rebellion against years of neglect. He was tender, patient, and passionate, as if my body were something precious, not just familiar. Afterwards, as we lay in the soft hush of my bedroom, guilt tiptoed in like a shadow. I turned to him, my fingers tracing the curve of his jaw. "This can't happen again." He looked at me, his voice almost a whisper, "Maybe not. But you deserved this moment." And maybe he was right. It wasn't love. Not really. But it was something powerful. A reminder. A flame that flickered, bright and dangerous, reminding me I was still alive. Music fades slowly. I never told anyone. Not even my son. The moment passed, like a summer storm, brief, wild, unforgettable. Life went back to normal. But I carried that memory, not with shame, but with a strange sort of gratitude. Because in that fleeting moment, I saw myself again. Not just a wife. Not just a mother. But a woman, worthy of being seen, touched, wanted. And sometimes, that's all we really need to remember who we are. Dear beloved family, this kind of story may happen in the world society. What do you feel beside you? Please write your comment. Thank you. See you next.